Welcome to the Madison Show. Yes, indeed. Welcome. We are here in the beautiful place of SeaWorld, right? The magical place in San Diego. It's kind of funny because when I was younger, never really got a chance to enjoy places like this. Now that I'm traveling with RSD, I'm taking this as an opportunity and advantage to enjoy places like this, right? Enjoy life, my old splendor age of being a senile old man. Anyways, so here we are, magic of SeaWorld. Perfect place to present to you the magic of today's subject. Today's subject of the video is mentors, okay? How to meet those mentors, how to cultivate a relationship with those mentors, and also, my friend, how to replicate that in the area of your life with women so you can have success with women and develop relationships in that similar way, in that similar fashion, okay? So, why wait till later? Subscribe now, press that button, go ahead, you can do it, I believe in you, subscribe now, and stay tuned to the end of this video where there will be a comment section or homework section, and you can leave your comments about the homework and the homework that you've done in the comment section below. Isn't that a mouthful? It was, indeed. All right, keep in touch and let's crack into it. Cheers. So, unos dos trois stories of how I got mentor relationships in my life. Number one, Mr. from originally I met him when I was really young, working at a radio station, and he came to do an interview at a store. I interviewed him, I said, Mr. Sir, I'm a young broke artist, took my pocket, showed him the lint, and I said, I would love to rape your mind for knowledge. And he said, okay, turned to security, he was like, make sure this kid gets into the after party later on, right? That's the first time I got that. Second time was still working in music at the radio station. I would go and I'd do interviews for artists and I make friends with them. So I give them value of the interview, make friends with them, and then we'd end up hanging out later, go to cool concerts, cool parties. And last but not least, club promoters. So I would have a media marketing company, and I do a lot of videos for the clubs or for restaurants. And what ended up happening there is they'd see these videos, these that I do for them, they love it, they'd appreciate it, we ended up being big friends, and I go to places where these huge clubs that have $10,000 booths, and I end up hang out with David Guetta or other celebrities and stuff like that, right? So think about how you can add value into somebody's life, what you've been through, experiences that you've been through, invite them into your world, okay? Invite them into your world and share that world with them. How do you get Elliot Hulse to come out to dinner with you?
Step up. You become deserving.
You share.
Okay, good. That's a good start. That's base level. Base level 1, okay? That's level 1. Add value, share. What do you share? How do you add value?
Your skill.
Your skill?
Your experience.
What is your skill? Is it hand jobs in the park? What is your skill?
Figure out what he needs or what he wants.
His needs. See, this sounds very good. It's very vague. What is your skill? Share value. Give skills. What is it? What are your skills?
Painting.
Painting. Okay.
You followed me, by the way. Thank you.
Awesome. Painting.
Marketing.
Marketing. Okay. What do you do in marketing? What do you do in marketing? Not what you can do. This. What do you? You don't do marketing. What do you do? What do you do?
I work in a lab.
You work in a lab as a what?
Research assistant.
Research assistant. Okay. So what can you? Is that your passion? That what you're the best at?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're a research assistant in a lab, what have you learned that you can share? What experience can you give that you can share?
So I have a lot of knowledge about biology. I can read research papers. I can accumulate knowledge.
Okay. Cool. So see the direction we're going. Not just give value, but what is the value that you bring to the table? Same thing with a girl on a date. You're I can take her to dinner. Anybody can take a girl to dinner. That just requires $50. All right? I can buy Elliot steak, right? Anybody can buy Elliot steak. He has money to buy steak. You could also try to maybe intern or assist somebody for free, but somebody that's worth interning for is also able to get that work done paid. Does that make sense? Think about that, yeah. Think about that for a second. Somebody that you would want to intern for probably could afford the skill to pay for it, business-wise. So for example, I'm training 2 new guys right now. Do you know that I actually lose money training 2 guys? Why do you think that is? Time. In the beginning, they're not going to know how to control the camera. That means they're going to fuck up a few shots that are worth thousands of dollars. It means that they're going to maybe mess up a free tour setup. It means that registration might not be done properly and might not register somebody properly, which means fuck ups in the back end or maybe refunds, right? So every time I take on a new guy, I actually lose money. I lose several $1,000s in the first couple weeks, right? But it's worth it in the end. So it's not the actual skill that I'm trying to get, okay? So the best way to get a social circle of people around you, I'll tell you the book first, and then I'll tell you how to do it, okay? Read Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferranzi. Are you okay? Do you need medical assistance? Somebody give him CPR. Give him CPR quickly. Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferranzi. Now, here's the thing. Once you know who you want to talk to, this is how you make the difference. You don't invite them out for steak, okay? You don't invite them out for dinner, okay? You don't invite them out for coffee, all right? Because they can get all the steak, dinner, and coffee they already want. They can afford that, right? What you do is this. You invite them into your world. That's the highest level. Invite them into your world. Whatever it is that you're a champ at, whatever it is that you slay it at, whatever it is that you're good at, whatever it is that you excel in, whatever it is that you can do that you don't think anybody else can do that might be of value, invite them into that world. If you're a golf coach, invite them to do golf. Okay? If you're if you're an avid porn watcher, invite them to the AVN. Right? Whatever it is that you do, figure out what it is, think about it, and invite them into that. Because they already have enough of whatever they have. The only thing that you can do is offer is yourself. Offer yourself, offer your experiences, what you've been through. All right?
How do you promote?
Promote what?
How do you market like that invitation, so to speak?
The book will answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah, the book will answer that question. All right? Does anybody have any question about what I just said so far?
Yeah.
Question about what I said? Yeah.
So would it be calibrated, for example, I'm a painter, so let's say I did what you were saying, what Owen is saying, and I'm down to just make a free painting just for no reason from a photo or something that would creepy, send it off just as a thank you, never look for an answer ever again. Would that be calibrated? Would that be what you're talking about? Or?
Yeah, I mean, so he said naked photo, naked picture. I don't know, let me ask you, why do you think it might not be calibrated?
I don't know, I think it is, because I mean, I'm not trying to look for an answer, trying to get an outcome. It's just like, I feel like offering this free painting, because I saw some free videos and they helped me, so I don't really care if there's an answer.
Yeah, so what you gave, let's say you give a painting, you make this nice painting. What do you hope to achieve from the painting?
Literally nothing. I mean, just to say thank you for the free content.
Okay, so you're not trying to make a connection or meet somebody, you're just trying to like just give value back.
Probably in the back of my head, I am.
Okay, in the back of your head. Let's be honest about it. What do you want? For example, who do you like a lot? Who's a role model for you?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Okay.
I can't reach him.
Okay. So I'll give you an example. Do you guys know who Tony Hsieh is from Zappos? Can I get a show of hands? Tony Hsieh is like a billionaire, $4 billion, whatever. Okay. Tony Hsieh, if you go to Zappos.com, he's the CEO of Zappos, billionaire. He comes to RSD events. Really? Why do you think he comes to RSD events? Because he's cool. Because, no, so what about this side of the room, the quiet side of the room? What does the quiet side of the room think?
It offers something.
That's a very honest answer. That makes total sense, right? Makes total sense. So you have to figure out what it is that you do that is of value. There's still like the giving the painting, right? But like, why is the painting of value and how could it help them and how could it change their lives or enhance their lives or enrich them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have to think that through. Because I don't have the answers for you, but you need to think about that in your own time, right? And be honest about what it is that you want as a desire. Be honest about a mutually beneficial relationship. So last week, and I'll wrap up with this before I tell you about the hot seat a little bit. Last week I had Gregory O'Gallagher from Kinobody come speak at my free tour. Okay, if you guys were in Toronto, who's in Toronto? Who saw that in Toronto? My assistants were in Toronto. Nice. Okay, so Gregory Gallagher came about. I came and spoke at Free Tour last week. Elliot's actually behind there. A little. Yes, he's not there. Like, Elliot's here? What? So I had him come speak at Free Tour, and I had him come talk because I wanted to give value to him. Right? He gave me his body mastery program, bodyweight mastery for free. I wanted him to come speak because I wanted to share. I just want to share. Give to him whatever I can. That way I know when there's opportunity, I can get back. So you don't think of you giving a painting as a non-mutually beneficial relationship. I'm going to get a little deep here for a second. Realize that it's okay for a relationship to be mutually beneficial. Like, I see these like photos on Instagram. There's like this meme of like this really like fat old dude and like this young like skinny model girl, and they're like, girls, this is what happens if you don't go to college. It's like she's like with the fat dude, like that, right? Like the old guy. I don't even hate on that. As like a young girl who's hot and wants to get with an older fat dude to help secure her life because he has more resources, I don't even hate on that because she's getting the security and he's getting the sex. It's a mutual exchange. Every relationship should be a mutual exchange. If a relationship is not a mutual exchange, that means somebody's losing. Do you get that? It means somebody's losing. It should be a win-win. It should be a win-win on some level. So if a girl, it looks great and the guy has money and he wants to sponsor her, they call it a sponsor, takes care of her, right? Wants to sponsor her, sure, why not? Sugar daddy, why not? Why not, right? At the same time, if you're seeing these people you want to have, these guys you want to like have as a mastermind group around you, as a social circle, you got to figure out ways that you also enhance their life, but figure out ways that they can enhance your life. So it's not a lose-lose situation. It should be a win-win. Both of you should be able to win, and don't feel bad about trying to get a win, because that's okay. It's okay for you to win. Winners want other people to win. You hear the expression, it's lonely at the top? It's absolutely not. Because everybody I met that was a winner wanted me to win also, and I helped them win. We just won together. It was like win-win, 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 win-win. I know this person, I know that person. The reason why I met Gregory was through Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter introduced me to Gregory, right? It was like a win-win. So when Brandon has a thing, what do? Hey, Brandon has an event. Hey man, come speak at my event. Sure, I'll go out to your event in Los Angeles in the hills and I'll speak at your event for free, because we want each other to win. We're all on a team. So you got to figure out who is worth also giving to, right? Invest into others who also invest into you. Okay, that's what it is, emotional relationship. A friend of mine a long time ago made a post. It was like one of the most hated posts in RSD Nation. It was called, "What I would do if I was a complete loser like you." That was the name of the post. What would I do if a complete loser like you? Basically, a guy who says feels like he's a loser, he has no skills going on, he needs to get out and experience life. That is first step. First step, get out and experience life. How do you do that? First thing, travel. Whatever your job is, find a job that you can do while you're traveling. Teach English, whatever it is. Couch surfing. Get on the couch. Meet some guys who live in different countries. Go visit them. Travel to the countries a little bit, right? Work while you travel. Whatever you do, get out, see the world, have some experiences. One of the first things I do when I see a girl that I like, and I talk to her, I go, have you ever backpacked through Europe? Always ask her that. And without fail, she says yes, she's usually cool. Why is that? Because she's had a lot of experiences. She's met a lot of people. She's not just like, I live in Quebec, right? She's like, well, I've been around, I've seen the world. I've been around, I've seen the world, okay? I like that. I heard this expression. It's probably going to offend a lot of you guys. I'll say it anyways. The expression I heard is people in Toronto have careers and people in Montreal have roommates. That's what I heard. I got this roommate, he's pretty cool. Like, no, because in Toronto, you need 2 jobs to pay rent because rent is double, right? I want a girl that's being culturally out there, expanding her horizons, challenging herself. I want guys around me that are doing that. So if you don't have those things, get out there, challenge yourself, see what you can do in the world, put yourself in chaos, throw yourself into the chaos, right? Come to a hot seat, check it out. See if something you can do at a hot seat that you're not doing already. Expand your game, learn social skills, read some good books. And then figure out what is your Alarian destiny. Really quick cheat code, I'll tell you what it is. If you don't know what you're good at, there's 2 things you need to do. Who here thinks they have no skills, by the way? No skills, they don't know what they're good at. It's okay, say you suck, it's okay. I'm not gonna judge. All right, if you don't know what you're good at, 2 things you need to do. First thing is, get the book called Strength Finder 2.0. Okay, Strength Finder 2.0. It's a book with, I think, 30 questions that allows you to figure out what your key skills are. Dude. Go tell Tyler, man. With Betty Penny. HD He doesn't trust me and I don't trust him. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. So the best book I ever read on the subject of mentors was Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferranzi, the former chief marketing executive or officer of Starwood Hotels, which has a W and a few other things, right? Amazing book, one of the best books I've ever read in my life. And in this book, he talks about how to develop real relationships and connections. Never think of the word networking. Networking is just like an event where everybody goes and passes out a card and they really hate each other, right? So the ways to develop a relationship when it comes to connections and genuine relationships is to find out how you can benefit that person's life, right? So there's a few areas: health, wealth, relationships. If you can help somebody in one of those areas, you will essentially help foster a real legitimate relationship, a real legitimate connection, right? So let's say health, for example. Somebody's having some medical problems, you're able to find a medical, some medicine that might help them, or you're able to find a doctor that's really good at a specialized area. They'll be forever grateful about that. If it's their family, right? If they have some child or children, it makes the example in the book. This flamingos are so loud. They make the example in the book of like somebody that has a child that's having problems in school and he helps the child get into like a special program, right? That's forever creating that legitimate relationship, that connection. What else? Health. If you have even a girl that you're dating and she's like, I need to get in shape, and for some reason you are a certified trainer or you know somebody who's certified in yoga and you can help her out with that and you guys can go and do yoga in the park together, maybe on a Sunday, right? That brings you and her together because even more than just a regular coffee or dinner, because you and her now have something in common that you can work towards. You have something that's a common value and you're both moving forward in that direction, right? So the ultimate goal is think, how can I add value to that person's life? How can I help them in ways that are completely unselfish and enhances their life? And therefore, after we've bonded through helping each other out and sharing values, we then, these guys are so loud, louder, louder, are you not entertained? After that, you then have a genuine frequency that you can communicate on, and it's, you know, it outweighs anything else that you can do that's superficial. So anyways, that's it for now. Today's homework assignment is this. Homework assignment is I want you to make a list of aspirational contacts, okay? 3 to 5 people who are aspirational contacts, people that you'd love to have a connection with, people you'd love to meet, do business with, be friends with, and figure out, how can I be friends with that person? How can I make a connection with that person? So either go on Google, find an interest of theirs, find something that they like to do, a shared common hobby that you might have, find that out, and then reach out to that person through email or phone or whatever it is. Do that today. Those 3 people. Should take you 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe, right? So if you know me, you might say, hey, Madison, he likes cigars. Let's talk about cigars. Madison likes whiskey. He makes wine. Let's talk about that. Madison likes, you know, cosmology, and he likes very, very esoteric things, right? So let's talk about that. And then reach out to that person on that subject. Recommend a book to them. Send them a book. Do whatever. Some of the best relationships that I ever had happened because I sent the person a book, right? The thing about Valentine's days, or no, think about holidays, right? Birthdays. You can send somebody something like a gift card for Walmart, which is going to be used for like getting a toaster and some socks, or my friend, you can send them something of value, like a book that will forever enhance, enrich, and change their lives. Think about that as I eat this cotton candy. Well, that's it for now. Okay. Leave your homework in the comments section below. I will review all of them, try to get back to as many as I can, all right? And I wish you the best on your path to success. Keep in touch, don't be a stranger. Cheers. This is Madison with Real Social Dynamics, and I want to make a special announcement. Now, if you're watching this video, it's possible you're just not completely satisfied with your dating life. Either you're always friend zoned, or you run out of things to say. It's also possible that you just don't know exactly how to get physical. So there is a problem, but maybe you don't even know what the challenge is. You just know that you're depressed, up at night, worrying. Something's not right here, right? With your friends, with your social life, personal work, strangers. You probably feel like you're stuck being a failure forever. Do you wish there was something that you could do to make an immediate change? I'm proud to tell you that that was the past and this is the now. The start of your new journey. Introducing the Madison Bootcamp. your key to social success, sex worthiness, and general just confidence with women. I'm gonna be your coach, and I'm gonna be your mentor, face to face, taking you out in bars, lounges, and clubs in your city. I spent the last 10 years working through every single sticking point that you have ever had with women, all right? I've taught everybody from CEOs to college students, and I've also toured with every single RSD instructor, especially Tyler. This is gonna be the most satisfying program of your life. You're gonna leave more confident, more alpha, more sexy, and more charismatic. This is gonna be the start of a new you. I'm gonna transform you into the man that you always wanted to be and put you on that journey and a roadmap to success.
Don't argue with me. What's the number one rule of boot camp? Yep. Girl. There's girls all around you. You're skipping by them. 5 push-ups. I'm gonna bring you over to headlock. It's gonna be even worse. Do you want me to bring you over to headlock? Hi, sorry, excuse me. This is my friend. He was shy to talk to you. So I told him I'm gonna put him in a headlock and bring him over to say hello. So here he is.
Hi. If you promise to commit to change, I will promise you results. You went back to being funny again, right? Didn't it work? The hand things. You gotta be more assertive. Improvement?
Yeah, a lot.
Forward progress.
That was huge.
Huge moment, yeah. Imagine yourself being socially free. Imagine yourself getting the hottest girl in the club. Imagine yourself breaking through all of your fears. Imagine yourself having new emotional epiphanies.
I'm more like scratch me and pull my fucking hair.
I bet you.
Make my asshole this big.
Oh, gee, that was interesting.
Thank you.
And you can see the shift immediately. Yeah, that was eye-opening to see.
You're gonna be able to approach women with confidence and effortlessly, and you're gonna be able to seduce women in ways that most guys wouldn't even dream of. The Madison Bootcamp, 3 days to your manhood.